Okay, today we're talking to Dr. Nicky Moss, just finishing his first week as the new head of Communications and Systems. Now, please, can you tell us first of all what your thoughts are on beginning this challenging new job?
Yes, it's an exciting challenge for me. I've done management before in industry before I became an academic, and so it's not a completely new role to me. Though obviously the Open University, especially in academic areas, is quite different from industrial management, but many of the principles are the same. It's about communicating with people, it's about motivating people, it's about getting the best out of people, and it's also about helping the people in the department to make sure that their concerns are understood, that we communicate those up further up the university, and also that we communicate what the university is about down to our people, so we can all work in the right direction together in a sort of seamless way completely. If that works, my job will be very easy.
How would you summarise your aims for the department?
Well, I think we have to recognise we are entering a very, very difficult period. We all know about the potential funding cuts. It's a very exciting department. It's very varied. There are a lot of really good people in the department who've got some excellent skills. I think the people in the department, it's fair to say, have a history of being involved in innovation. They like to do things differently, they like to think about things, and part of that comes from the fact that it's quite a mixed group of people. We're not all about one subject or one topic. We've got some really good researchers, we've got some really good teachers, we've got some really good support staff, we've got some good technical people, and we've got, well, basically a very good group of people. The challenge for that as a group is that perhaps we haven't got a single identity. So one of the challenges is to make sure that the university and outside of the university understands what we are about. And that's a challenge because it isn't easy to say what we're about, and because we're about many things. So the real thrust is to get everyone to work together, to communicate, to get better, so that we can become more cohesive, I think. So for me, that's the real aim. So it's not about taking the department in a radically different direction, but making sure that the interests of the individuals allow us to keep going forward, as we always have done.
You've already talked about the rather disparate nature of the staff, but what do you see as the particular advantages and the less advantageous aspects? Well,
the advantage of the diversity of the staff comes in the richness. So basically there are opportunities, and also the fact that we've got individuals who are very much expert in their own areas, and people are doing great things both in research and teaching. The difficulty is that as we are changing, and that means that the direction of the university is changing, the direction of our curriculum is changing, and the direction of our research is coming under challenge, is we've got to use the positive points to get more people involved in the things we are doing. Unfortunately, as a consequence of, since we joined together as a department 3 years ago, some areas have seen a reduction in their teaching opportunities, for example. Other areas have lost research grants and maybe feel less confident about that area. Now, we can't go backwards. We can't go back and give people the things they had before, but what we can do is help people to get involved in going forward, and not just in a following way, but also to encourage them to help shape where that direction is. So technology faculty, which is what I've always been in, and we're that ethos of doing new things and accepting that, yes, where you are is difficult, but actually going for is, I think, what we're very good at. So the positive is they're all mixed together, really. The downside is going to be dealing with the funding changes. I mean, that's going to affect us all, and we don't know how much they're going to impact us. Personally, I'm very optimistic. I believe the Open University has a wonderful product in terms of teaching, and I believe that product can probably almost support itself in the marketplace. So having government funding is a big part of where we are, but we may have to move away to relying less on that. But I believe we can do that. So it's going to be very challenging, but I'm optimistic about the future. So.
I mean, obviously we're at a stage of huge changes in higher education in general. How do you see the university and this faculty and your department playing its role there?
Well, the university faces a number of challenges, and we've talked about the financial ones. Let's put that to one side. The other probably major challenge that we face is the entry into the market of for-profit organisations. So these are organisations that wish to deliver education and training, and they don't discriminate between the two as clearly as universities do in the sector, in various sectors. And one of the areas that they see opportunities is in what we would call the IT and computing sector in particular. And as a department, we are heavily dependent upon our teaching in that area. So they're going to be a challenge for us. They're commercial organisations, they don't enter the market unless they think there's money to be made. So they're money driven more than student focused, in my opinion. It doesn't mean that they won't be successful. So we've got a number of challenges. We've got to understand the market sectors, we've got to understand our courses in terms of product, because we will be competing with people who look at their courses in a different sort of way. But we've also got to remember that our courses are about education for our students. Research-wise, there are similar challenges because maybe the shift is going to be away from centrally funded, like government type research, to engaging with industry and that sort of thing. So another area where we are going to face challenges is working closer with industry, and we've used the term employer engagement. Now that's an area where this department is quite strong. We've got lots of people who have worked with people in industry, they know about industry. Translating that into something that will bring money into the university is difficult, but we have experience, and I think again we have opportunities there. So it's a very changing environment for all of us, but usually when things change, it creates new opportunities, and it can be exciting. So let's look forward to it.
I see from your website that your hobbies are currently running, yoga and bell ringing. How are you going to fit these in with the demands of your new role?
Well, yes, the running is probably the thing that takes most time. In fact, I'm the race organiser for the OU Running Club, and we organise regular running events here. Personally, I believe that keeping fit is essential if you're going to do a job which is demanding. So for me, it's not an option. I will continue to go running because I need to keep fit. Okay, I may have to change when I do it, move things around, but I intend to maintain that. Funnily enough, I was asked the same question by the Dean at my interview, and broadly speaking, I said that I've always, in my working life, kept a balance between work and my other interests, and I intend to continue to do that because I think it's possible. And at the end of the day, I enjoy coming to work enormously. I enjoy the things I don't do at work as well. And I want to do them both, and I always believe that if you get a balance, actually you do both better. So for me, yeah, it's a challenge. There'll be different challenges, but I intend to try and maintain it. Ask me in 12 months' time and I might say something different, but that's my current plan, yes.
It might be useful to have yoga sessions actually here in the faculty.
Yeah, well, actually, you know there are yoga sessions at the university
in the church,
already.
Yes. It would be even more local if we
yoga, yes, we could do. Couldn't we have a department yoga session?
Absolutely.
Start off with Tai Chi in the morning, yes.
Oh, on that positive note.
I'm a great fan of yoga.
Yeah.
It's very good for relaxation and also for keeping your body supple. And I think if someone's in a demanding job, it's a good thing to do. So to me, you know, it makes you feel better about yourself, and therefore you're going to do your job better. So there we are.
Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.